Corona Extra. Luka Doncic back in the lineup, Stephen A., and taking full advantage.
Doing his thing with the assists, with three-point shots, just boogieing on Kevin Durant. He did that a couple of times, doing what he wants to do. But it doesn't seem that hard. The way the Suns have looked in the first half, hell, I might go out there and play.
Oh, no.
Would Stephen be boogieing? If he
that's taking it a little too far. That last comment. Everything else, I'm good.
I agree with you, but that's how bad they looked.
Clearly also enjoying that Jackson Hayes is back, that lob threat that Luka loves so much. He has scored or assisted on 31 points in the first half here for the Los Angeles Lakers. That nearly totals the Phoenix Suns. We're going to get into that on the other side of this break. It's not looking great for Phoenix.
Not looking great.
All right, let's take a look at our halftime highlights brought to you by Hotels.com. Bob, we're going to start with the good. Luka Doncic, he's scoring from everywhere, 17 in the first half.
Yeah, a lot of good for the Lakers, but I'm going to defer my time to Stephen A., who's going to reference why the Lakers look so good.
I need 10 more seconds on why the Lakers look so good.
You know what? They're playing hard. This guy's one of the best players in the league. Phoenix isn't guarding. I mean, I can keep going and going, but the Lakers deserve to be up.
The Lakers are up 54-37, and this is part of the reason why. Doncic has the same number of points as Beal, Booker, and Kevin Durant combined. Stephen A., you were over in Crypto.com Arena for the first half. What did you see?
An abomination. We aired this game on national television. This is our network. If there was not a second half to go where they had an opportunity to make amends, I would encourage us to give a public apology to a national audience for that atrocity we saw in the first half. No effort whatsoever, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. 2 for 11, 18 rather, shooting from three-point range, 11% from three-point range. The Phoenix Suns resembled a little kid that was placed on punishment by his parents and assigned to do chores. That's how they made playing the game of basketball look in the first half. Like it was this arduous, painful task that they had to subject themselves to. That's how bad they look. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful.
So I was over there as well. One thing you can see, Malika, and Perk, you know this by playing, and Stephen A. was there too. When you're at a game, you can see the effort.
Yes. You
can feel it. It's different. And TV does a fantastic job of covering the games. Right. But when you're there, you can watch all the players. You can watch off-ball stuff.
Yes.
And to see Phoenix, it is like Steven said, it's almost like, guys, I mean, do you want to play?
Yes.
Do you want to compete? I don't understand. I'm flabbergasted.
Why?
I don't know. I thought they'd be better.
I said it in January, I said it in February, and here I am saying it in March. They don't have a leader. No one is going to question the talent of this team, but they don't have a voice in the locker room that's going to hold these guys accountable. And all of a sudden, guess what we see again? Mike Budenholzer stressing the hell out, having to go off in the timeout, having to get into it with Kevin Durant. Because guess what? His team is not playing hard and competing. They're only, Malika, 1.5, maybe 2 games out of the play-in tournament? What are you doing?
I have seen teams where we have questioned leadership, but still saw effort. We're over there at the game. I mean, dudes, wide open shots from the Lakers. Nobody in the vicinity. And it's like literally you have Mike Budenholzer calling timeouts going like this. Do you care? Do you want to play?
The Suns had 2 starters on the gold medal Olympic team.
Yeah.
2 starters. That's what I don't fathom. I don't understand.
So 4 points for Kevin Durant. That's the fewest in any half he's had so far this season. But a lot of good here from Luka Doncic back in the lineup. Dancing, what did you say, boogieing?
Yeah, boogie.
Doing the boogie.
Yeah, that's right.
Shams Charania here with the latest. Shams, what is the latest on LeBron's groin injury and his timeline to return?
Malika, I'm told LeBron James is actually having his first workout since that groin strain last weekend. He's having his first on-court workout in Los Angeles here today. He is expected, as we see right there, he is expected, though, to miss at least another week. His exact return will be based on how his body responds to increased activity here over the coming days and the coming week. The Lakers and James will be very cautious. He's 40 years old. This is a soft tissue injury. We know he's played heavy minutes this season. He's coming off the Olympics, so look for him to miss at least another week of game action. But the Lakers are getting some players back. Jackson Hayes, their starting center, I'm told he will make his return to the lineup tonight after missing today after missing a few games with a knee contusion. And Rui Hachimura has been out 8 consecutive games with a knee injury. I'm told there's optimism he's going to be back here within the week.
Okay, within the week for Rui and Jackson Hayes. We know Luka loves that lob threat. Really important to get him back here. Shams, thank you so very much. Let's remember the Lakers, they're 3-4 on the season without LeBron James this year, and he's out at least another week, which means that at a minimum, he will miss the next 5 games for the Lakers, who are in the middle of a really tough part of the schedule where they're the only team to play 6 games in 8 days all season long. Now, LA lost the first 2 games of that stretch. It included that really hard-fought defeat to the Nuggets on Friday. There are no moral victories, but if there was, that could have been one, because, man, that was a game. But, Stephen A., as you're looking towards the last 5 weeks of the regular season here, what is the most important thing for the Lakers as they march towards the playoffs?
Honestly speaking, what I've seen from LeBron, understand this, LeBron James is an MVP candidate the way that he has played this year. Luka Doncic has stepped up, and he's getting himself together. They haven't had Rui Hachimura, okay? And so he's missed about 7 or 8 straight games. I'm looking at the Los Angeles Lakers, and I literally, outside of Oklahoma City, I literally have minimal to zero concern as long as they're healthy. The issue is their health. If you're not healthy, if something happens to either one of them, LeBron or Luka, the Lakers are in trouble. But as long as both of them are on the court together, there's no one outside of Oklahoma City, in my eyes, in the Western Conference that they can't beat.
Just a reminder, this is LeBron James in his first workouts since that groin injury on Saturday moments ago across the street at Crypto.com Arena.
Yeah, look, that's fantastic news for the Lakers, just that he's out there, because that tells you, like Shams said, he's probably a week away. If he's not even playing basketball or doing that right now, then you're looking at probably more time. But that schedule in the league is brutal. I mean, 6 games in 8 days and 4 in the next 5. So if you're them, you go, we got to go 500 at least, because then you go 1-3. You're dropping to that play-in range, and some would say that doesn't matter. I would say you don't want to see Minnesota in a play-in. You don't want to see the Warriors in a play-in. You don't want to see Memphis or Denver in a play-in. Now, even if you lose, you maybe get Sac, maybe get Phoenix, but those things, one sprained ankle and you're out, your season's over. So, yes, I want to see the Lakers healthy, and yes, Stephen A., if they are healthy, and you're looking at that right there, you're looking at those standings, you say with LeBron and Luka, they're going to be a problem, right? Because in many series, they'll have the best 2 players on the floor. Not 1, but 2, and 2 that have competed at the highest level. So I like to see them healthy. Stephen A., Perk, we were talking about during the break. I wish Dallas was healthy with Kyrie and AD. I honestly wish Phoenix, who we're going to see later, was playing better so they could be in the playoffs with their star power. But for this Lakers team, they're in a little bit of a spot here. They got to find their way out of it.
They're comfortable. They're comfortable in the play-in. History tells us that, right? With LeBron James, the Lakers are comfortable. If he's in the play-in, he's getting into the postseason, which makes me agree with Stephen A. that they're the second best team in the Western Conference. Do I believe in the Memphis Grizzlies? I don't. Do I believe in the Denver Nuggets, and especially after they just took an L to the Washington Wizards last night? Hell no. I believe in the Los Angeles Lakers to be the second best team in the Western Conference. I think when you add LeBron James, who not only is in the MVP conversation,